Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei. Today I am supporting a small streamer, as you can see on screen, and also the blockwars 17 teams have partially been announced. The first 4 teams are now revealed: red, orange, yellow, and green, and we will be looking at them right now. But before we get into that, this was the little teaser posted yesterday that the teams would be announced. So for those of you who use Twitter, thank you, you would have known about this. Otherwise, if you don't use Twitter, hey, you'll probably use these videos to be caught up on everything. Either way, I also did some stuff in-game today on stream, regarding team announcements, so I will look at that as well, recapping the stream-related side of things in this video as well. If you want to be here live tomorrow for the teams, or if you're watching this late, today potentially, August 19th is when the next stream is, be there at like 10 a.m. Eastern, and I'll be live. We'll be looking at the team announcements starting at 11 a.m. Eastern, if you're interested. That is 4 p.m. BST for the UK people out there. Either way, rather. Let's get into the team announcements, starting with the red team, the Comets, which consists of President Poundcake, Meika, Rainho, Sleepy, and King Samalot. King Samalot's returning for the first time since Block Wars 11, so it's been pretty much exactly a year since the last time Sam played. Sleepy and Rain, of course, classic duo in Block Wars. May as well, classic, iconic Block Wars player. For the first time teaming with Rain and Sleepy, which feels like it should have happened already in the past, but it hasn't until now. So, very fun team, hell yeah. And then we have Poundy on the team as well, who knows Samalot, of course, and also has a dynamic going on with Sleepy in Chamber Trials, where they somehow keep up facing against each other in the finale, and they have like a 1v1 duel in the crossbows, and it's close. I think they're now even. Sleepy, I think, won the first one, if I remember correctly, and then Poundy took the second one, I think. I don't know. So, hey, from enemies to teammates, we'll see how they do on the same team. It'll be very interesting. Anyways, moving along to the... Actually, before I do that, I will say also, some of the colors that people are on, or most of the teams are on, are mostly because of completing the rainbow. So that's something to take into consideration for not just this Block Wars, but also future Block Wars events. There may be some people on colors that you wouldn't expect, or teams on colors you wouldn't expect, for the purpose of completing the rainbow. In this instance, Poundy needed red, so he's on red. And King Samalot also has not been on red before, everyone else has. Next up is the orange team, consisting of Anthos, Pyroscythe, Steven Suptic, Antfrost, and BTMC. Steve making his grand return from Block Wars Rookies 4, where he debuted with the most unhinged Minecraft username that has ever seen the face of Block Wars in-game, at least. I think, probably. I haven't seen testing. Maybe there was a tester that had a crazier one. Either way, Steven Suptic does have possibly even the craziest Minecraft username ever seen in a Minecraft event. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, he is back from playing or debuting in Rookies. This will be his second event ever. First regular Block Wars event as well. Paired up with Antfrost, of course. They are frequent collaborators in the Among Us lobbies. I think they both play morning lobby on the Wednesdays, right? I think for Among Us, so that's very fun. Anthos in here as well, of course. You know, Ant plus Ant duo, I guess. Pyroscythe here to bring some very manly whimsy to the team. And then BTMC, who's always a blast to team with. So I think this will be a really fun team. I think this will be just a bunch of dudes going to have a great time. It's a very manly team. So that'll be cool. I think it'll be a really fun one. I don't know. Curious to see how they will do, though. I think this one of the main factors for this team is Pyroscythe, I think, being the second frag of the team. Going to have to carry his own weight a good amount here. And then also going to be curious to see how Steve performs from Rookies. He did pretty decent in Rookies. I have Rookies pulled up over here. Here's the username. I don't want to say it because I don't know if YouTube will hate me for that. But he got 21st in Rookies. So honestly, could get like a solid maybe 30th-ish in a regular Block Wars event, depending on how the rest of the teams, of course, play out in terms of balancing. But we'll have to wait and see. Either way, very fun team. Excited for Orange. And yeah, in terms of colors, this one is one of the higher number ones in terms of remaining colors. I think Antfrost needed 2 colors, orange, and I think the last one remaining is blue, so he is now 1 away. Pyro Scythe, I think, is also pretty close now, or maybe this was like one. Either way, this is one of the ones he hadn't had yet. And then B Team C also had not been on orange yet. Steve, of course, also has not been on orange yet. Anthos has. So yeah, some people on here that haven't been on orange. Very fun. They're now on the fighters. So very cool. Next up is my team, the yellow team, the Thunders, consisting of Greninja, me, Vulpixie, CJ, and Della. Very fun team. This one was labeled Team Sus because you have Mungie Monday Trio, and then me and Stu play in the 5-up Among Us lobbies, the casual ones on Thursdays, right? So we have an Among Us team, technically speaking. Pretty fun. Pixie is making her return from Rookies as well. That was where she debuted. And CJ and Della also last played Rookies, but they have played Block Wars, of course, in the regular event before. I think Della, this will be her 3rd event. Stu also playing his first event since like Block Wars 14, 15. He played one time at the beginning of the year, and then this is now his 2nd event for this year. And then I'm here too. Obviously, something to note for this team is that me and Stu is a very strong duo, but I will also say that this is one of the teams that has the lowest average team placement across all of the teams. This is something I didn't say on stream, I forgot. But the reason this is a stronger team, kind of, is because it is a low average team placement team. I think the average team placement here is like 5.6, something like that. Mainly because, of course, Pixie's average is 8th for team because she's only played once and her team did get last. Della's average team placement is probably like 5 or so. I don't remember where her team placed in the women event at Block Wars 16. I want to say, actually, I can just check real quick before I, say incorrect information. Their team got 4th, so Della's average would be 6th overall. And then CJ, I'm not sure, probably like 5 or 4. Mine is 5, so it's pretty low. So yeah, that makes that's why the team is a bit stronger. It's because my team, in terms of averages, hasn't been the most performing, I guess, the highest performing thus far. But yeah, very fun team. This is a completely fresh team for me in main event. I have not played with any of these people on a team for a full event before, so that's very fun. I team with Stu technically for 1 game in Pride, but that doesn't count. So yeah, should be fun, should be awesome. I'm excited. And then last, but certainly not least, is the green team, the Giants, consisting of Zoomies, Hannah, SK, Lydia, and Schrodinger Lee. With the Zoomies making her return also from Rookies 4, she played on the blue team, and Lydia being a newcomer who played in the Tubbo Bootcamp Block Wars events that took place, I think, I want to say in March of this year. It was a little bit ago. But yeah, Lydia has played before, but is now officially debuting in Block Wars as a full-on newcomer. For the rest, of course, we have Hannah and SK returning as a duo from 2 Block Wars events, apparently. I thought they had only teamed once, but they've apparently teamed twice before, so this is a fun duo to see back again. And the male representation of this team being Schrodinger Lee, who, of course, is a Valorant player, not officially paired up, but, of course, considering Lydia is a Valorant streamer, that could be technically a duo, but they're not officially a duo, of course. It should be a pretty fun team. Hannah and SK is a pretty strong duo, of course, as well. It'll be curious to see how Lydia performs in a regular Block Wars event with 40 players rather than a 15-player Tubbo event. And yeah, I'm expecting somewhere around like 30th or so. I don't know. Maybe it'll be higher, maybe it'll be lower. Lydia is a gamer. She's like officially signed to like a team, so should be pretty interesting. And yeah, we'll see how the team performs overall. I think it'll be a really fun one. It's a really unique one, I think, as well for this roster. And yeah, that's for these teams so far. I was looking at the Reddit ones here as well, and there's not really too much to note regarding the Reddit response. Of course, as well, just to showcase in terms of rookies performance, you do see that Pixie got 37th last time they played, but again was on a weaker team, and Zoomies actually got 26th on a, I think what was like a middle of the pack team. Yeah, so should be pretty interesting to see how that performance carries over to the regular event for Block Wars 17. And then if we go in game, very briefly, you'll see that the chat was very bad at predicting today. It was actually rather unfortunate. I will also say that there are some players already deconfirmed. Actually, I'll just scroll over. That being 5-Up, Feinberg, Sandwich Lord, F-Bow, Curryway, Silver Runs, Joel, and Lizzie, of course. and then also Danny Boy and Big Mungie, because my chat loves trolling. Either way, yeah, we have one newcomer. I forgot to mark them, but that is Lydia here, of course. And for tomorrow, in case you want to participate in the predictions over on Reddit, here are the hints. The Aqua team is a high energy team, in my opinion. I think it'll be high energy at least. I wouldn't say it's like 100% definitively high energy, but I would be surprised if this team was like super chill. I think they're going to bring some energy to the table. Then the blue team is probably my favorite in terms of team making. It is a funny team, and it is an experimental team for one of the people on the team. I think for the other four, it's not really experimental, but for one of the people, it definitely is. Jokingly, the hint for purple is mid. Take that as you wish. And the hint for pink is SMP. So do with that as you wish. Yeah, like mentioned, we have a lot of people that are getting closer to their colors. I forgot to mention CJ needed yellow to get closer, and then on the green team, there's actually 3 people, SK, Hannah, and Lee, that had not been on green. Hannah, I think, is now 1 color away. I don't remember which one it is. I'm expecting it to be like blue, probably. I don't know. Either way, that is the roster for this event. Let me know which team you are the most excited to see in this event. Let me close this fraud stream. And I will see you all back tomorrow, either on stream or on video, for the other half of the Block Wars teams. All right, see ya.